Tyler Hoover has made a career out of doing what every sensible car enthusiast warns against: buying the cheapest example of a very expensive car and hoping for the best.
All right, Superbird, boogity boogity boogie. If you ain't first, you're last.
Spoiler alert, it usually goes terribly. And that's exactly why millions watch Hoovie's Garage.
I am the danger.
Hoover proudly calls his fleet the world's dumbest car collection, and the name isn't just clickbait. It's a business model, a personality trait, and at times a financial horror story with wheels. While most collectors chase pristine, appreciating icons, Hoover dives headfirst into the bargain bin of the exotic car world, where deferred maintenance lurks like a check engine light you can't ignore. Yet, somehow, the chaos is the content. If you think YouTube car fame equals easy money and dream garages, Hoover's story is a reality check. In 2025 alone, he revealed spending over $200,000 on repairs, insurance, and towing. That's not upgrades, that's just keeping the circus running. His philosophy? Buy cheap, fix later, and tell the story. Sometimes it works, sometimes it detonates like a poorly tuned turbo. Take his Dodge Challenger Hellcat. Buying the cheapest one in the country sounds like a heroic bargain hunter move, until it isn't. Repairs piled up to around $50,000.
Like this 2016 Dodge Challenger Hellcat, which I've had for a year now, and it's still nowhere near finished, and I'm tens of thousands of dollars upside down on this thing.
At that point, you're not buying a Hellcat, you're funding its college education. Then there's the Rolls-Royce Phantom. Hoover snagged it for $80,000, poured nearly $16,000 into it, and sold it for under $70,000. That's a $26,000 plus loss for the privilege of saying you owned a Rolls. Subtle car guy math says that's roughly the price of a brand new Toyota Corolla, traded for British luxury headaches. And when the market cooled, Hoover watched paper value vanish from heavy hitters like his Lamborghini Countach and Mercedes SLS. The Countach alone slid dramatically from its $600K peak, proof that even poster cars aren't immune to market mood swings. The Hoovie cycle, a horror story in 3 acts. Fans know it well. Buy suspiciously cheap exotic, discover catastrophic flaw, film the suffering.
I'm smelling the sweet smell of coolant.
This loop is so consistent, it has a nickname, the Hoovie cycle. The most painful example, the legendary trade of a perfect Acura NSX for a broken Ferrari F355. To non-car folks, that may sound like a fair swap. To enthusiasts, it's like trading a Rolex for a vintage watch that needs a specialist every time you wind it. The NSX is famously reliable. The F355 is famously not. Its engine-out services alone can run over $10,000. That trade still lives in online forums as one of his most brutal decisions. Then came the Mercedes SLR McLaren, a dream car for many, but Hoover bought a bargain example and ended up chasing signs of hidden fire damage while wrestling with one of the most complex braking systems ever fitted to a road car. Owning an SLR cheaply is like buying a discounted yacht. If you have to ask, you can't afford the maintenance. And let's not forget the BMW E60 M5, purchased for $6,500, fixed for $13,500, and sold for $10,500. That's not flipping, that's a financial boomerang.
I bought the car totally sight unseen, with no pre-purchase inspection, from the other side of the country.
Some cars weren't just risky, they were gloriously ridiculous. A Toyota Prius with nitrous oxide? Yes, that happened. The engine's reaction was about as predictable as redlining a rental car. Boom. The Maserati Ghibli for $8,000 became a poster child for why cheap Italian luxury can be a wallet black hole. Hoover himself labeled it one of the worst.
This is my latest purchase, and I already totally regret it.
The Cadillac XLR-V brought North Star engine drama and a complex folding roof, a combo his trusted mechanic, the car wizard, practically side-eyed on sight. Ironically, an early Tesla Model S disappointed for the opposite reason. It didn't break. No drama, no content. Hoover sold it because reliability doesn't feed the algorithm. That might be the most 2020s car creator problem ever. On podcasts like the Iced Coffee Hour, Hoover has been surprisingly candid about the dark side of his empire.
How often are people lying when they're selling a car?
They're all lying, but like some of it is
He's admitted to being scammed on exotic purchases and feeling trapped by his own persona. When your brand is built on automotive misfortune, smart decisions can hurt views. He's joked about being a car masochist, but there's truth there. The YouTube algorithm rewards spectacle, and few spectacles beat a six-figure repair bill. Hoover sometimes buys cars knowing they'll fail because the story of failure is what viewers crave. It's part Top Gear style entertainment, part financial cautionary tale. Despite the losses, fans stick around because Hoover is relatable. He's not a billionaire collector hiding problems behind perfect restorations. He shows the ugly side, the breakdowns, the regrets, the what was I thinking moments. He's the guy who proves that exotic cars aren't just about glamour. They're about risk, patience, and sometimes questionable judgment at midnight on auction sites. And let's be honest, every car enthusiast has a tiny Hoovie inside them, the voice that says, "It's cheap for a reason, but what if I'm lucky?" Hoovie's Garage is rolling proof that the cheapest way to buy a luxury car is rarely the cheapest way to own one. Depreciation may discount the purchase price, but maintenance always remembers the original MSRP. Still, his dumb decisions built a wildly successful channel, a loyal fan base, and a unique place in car culture. So maybe they weren't so dumb after all. Or maybe they were, and that's the whole point. Because in the end, Hoovie's Garage isn't just about cars. It's about stories, risks, and the universal thrill of seeing someone else roll the dice on a V12 with a sketchy service history. And if there's one thing car guys know, nothing is more expensive than a cheap German car.